Welcome back, trainers, and in this video we're going to be going over some more information regarding people getting banned again, wrongfully, rightfully, and other things in between. We got a lot of stuff to cover in this video. If you do enjoy these types of news flash videos, please make sure you do hit that thumbs up button. Make sure you're subscribed with notifications on, because YouTube loves to not notify you when I do upload a video. It's the best. It's the best. Okay, folks, let's get into this. So we've got Niantic potentially banning Android. Not androids, but jailbroken androids. People botting to accept Wayfair stops, which I don't blame them, and a few other things. People say, "Oh, you can't get banned for doing the route trick." Suck it down. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into it. Let's start off. We got other things to go over. I was sent this graph here by a friend, and Niantic's numbers are going down. Ever since November of 2022 till September here, we have 9 million daily players in November of 2022. December, it's going to be going down to 8,900,000, just shy of 9 million. So it's nothing really crazy. A little bit of a dip in revenue there by a little bit. We move back to or up until January 23rd, and they are picking their player base up. But then come February 2023, and things are taking a little dip. Yeah, not looking too great for them. They're sitting at a little over 5 million. March, we're going to 5.4. April, we're sitting at 5.2. May of 2023, we're sitting at 5.3. June 2023, 5.3. July, 5.2. August, 5.1. And then September, 5.0. All right, so it's just going down and down. And that's kind of that part that I wanted to talk about. Now let's get into the numbers are probably going to dip even more. And that's because there could be potentially banning people that have their phones, their Androids, jailbroken. Okay, if you're not aware what a jailbroken phone is, essentially, in a nutshell, it allows you to do things beyond the scope of what the phone allows you to do, okay, bypassing certain things. Now, when Pokemon Go first started back in 2016, I personally had a modified Android jailbroken phone for years. It was just the thing to do if you're in it, if you knew what it was. I wasn't trying to... I had a jailbroken phone so I can do certain things. It's not like, oh, you got a jailbroken phone, that means you're a cheater of video games. And if that's your mindset, then you're probably the kind of person that doesn't know how to mod a phone or what it does when you mod a phone. So we'll leave it at that. So I was playing the game. I think it was like a couple of days and it was fine. And then one day it was like, you cannot play anymore because this phone is jailbroken. I was like, what the freaking hell is going on? So I switched phones with my girlfriend at the time. She took my phone, I took hers because hers wasn't jailbroken, and I played like that for a while until I got a new phone. So I personally never had a jailbroken phone, and I don't look into this stuff very much. I don't get on Reddit and dig into people's posts and see what's going on a lot of times, but apparently you're able to use jailbroken phones. So I don't know what the hell's up with that. And what it's going to do when you jailbreak your phone for certain people who like to do these certain things. And again, I don't care if you spoof. I do care if you're exploiting the candy trick on the roots. Now, do believe they patched that though. And they're also banning people. So if you modify your Android phone, it will allow you to spoof. It's just the way it works. It's basically masking your tracks. Now, it's not as simple as rooting your phone and it's spoofing and they can't find you. There's many different little techniques in between. Apparently, again, I don't want to make it seem like I know what I'm talking about, but it's common knowledge at this point if you just simply read around. That, you root your phone and then you get the softwares and blah, 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 blah. And then you spoof. And then you make sure you do it correctly. Otherwise, they'll catch your ass in the act and then ban you for sure. And then you get people on Twitter, oh, they banned me, why am I banned? What did I'm a legit player, shut the fuck up. And I'm not saying that for everybody, because I know there's people getting wrongfully banned for sure too. Obviously, I speak out for them, and I make sure I do my homework before I do advocate for these people to make sure they're not a spoofer or whatever in the past. And still people are gonna say, oh, they still cheat. Okay, whatever. Anyways, so they're doing that. That could mean a big dip in their revenue player base daily players, monthly players, if they go ahead and go forward banning people that do have rooted phones. Now, when it comes to the candy exploit, I made a video about it, right? Made it very abundantly clear that I do not have anything against spoofers, anything, okay? I did it in the past, and I told you if you attack gyms and stuff like that, that was BS in the past. Get your ass out into the real world, you lazy bum, and attack the gym yourself that way. Okay, now if you have some sort of disability, I didn't mean any sort of a slight at that. You know what I mean. If you know what I mean. Okay, so the roots has been essentially patched, and now they're banning people. They were saying to me when I made that video, we're not getting banned. I made that up. You fell for the bait. You made a video because I made a fake post on Reddit, and now I get all this glory from your channel and your video and blah, 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 blah. I never credited anybody. I was just bringing up the fact that people are getting banned, and apparently it was fake, but no, it wasn't freaking fake because people are getting banned for it. And I have to say, if you're exploiting the root for candy, you get banned. Get that ass banned. Okay, good. Simple. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. Again, you do what you gotta do if you spoof and go play in the best places in the world, but then when you cross that boundary of doing that, then that's when your ass should be out of here. So people are getting banned. They did apparently fix it, so you can't just do all this candy tricks like before. For the few people that did slip away under the tracks, your time is limited, okay? And if you're laughing like, nah, I'm good, I'm not gonna get caught, well then, cool, good for you. You did it, you made it, you robbed them, and you got away with it. Good job. So here we are. It's so fun when I make these videos and I talk about certain things like predicting something or telling you that we're gonna be getting a certain feature in the future, and then people like, clickbait, shut up, we're not getting it. Why are you so angry and so mad against me? I understand because I'm the punching bag. You think you just hurl whatever insults you want at me and you're not going to get any sort of repercussion and through the internet. So you just type on your keyboard, oh, Poke is wrong. Poke, you said the name wrong. It's not pronounced this, it's pronounced that. It's like, shut up, get a life, go for a walk. Go make a meal or something. Go make a real meal and stop eating Burger King, McDonald's, Taco Bell, all this fast food crap you eat. Have a real life for once. So there is that. So everything that I'm talking about, a lot of stuff is coming true. I'm not saying I'm some sort of prophet, but I'm saying, heed the damn freaking warnings over here and, show a little love, hit the like button. Okay. So this is where we're at. Yes, you will get banned, and Niantic seems like I don't know what's going on. Maybe they just don't care anymore. So they said, okay, let's just go for the Android rooted people, because do you know how many people that is? Do you know how much they're going to cut the revenue when they do that? And also, I've been told that they do not allow spoofing in their other games. So how do they not allow spoofing in their other games, but they allow spoofing in Pokemon Go? Why do you think they allow spoofing in Pokemon Go? I'll let you think about that for a second. It's so that they can continue to make more money, because they're making such an abundant amount of money from these spoofers. Yes, when the spoofers go on social media and start screaming, we spent so much money, they're not gonna ban us. Yeah, that's true. I mean, they do spend a lot of money. These, as a community, the spoofer community spends a lot of money together. That's just the facts. They're doing it, okay? Sure. But it seems like they're starting to crack down on some of these things. I think that root deal really pissed them off. You guys are stupid for that. I mean, and then you guys, some of you get mad at me. Why are you making the video? You're probably like that guy in the class who raises his hand and tells the teacher, man, you know what? I just, I don't want to get too violent. I keep thinking these things in my mind, but I won't say them. But you know what? I was the last dude who did that. I was the class clown. I'm just bringing up a massive issue that you do not want me to bring up, and you think you're throwing some sort of an edgy insult at me when you post it and it gets blocked like 3 seconds later. Nobody sees it. Nobody gives a shit about you. Okay? You're an echo chamber in a room filled with plastered with poop. That's what you're in. Okay? So just have fun with it. Keep on running your mouth. I know my biggest fans are the haters. That's just the way it goes. So here we are. Niantic is on a ban streak. Get ready. Heed the warnings yet a freaking again. Okay, I warned you about the roots, and then the comments and the thing for that one were great. You know, a lot of support, obviously. But then there were some people, which, you know, if you wanted to say this, that's fine. I'm gonna keep the comments up. You do what you do. Where can I do it? How do I do it? Where is this? Where's the video? I want to know how to do. You want to get banned? Get that. So yeah, you know, have fun. So if you do have a rooted phone, I don't know if I want to be the one to tell you to go and you know, not have it rooted, but maybe it might be time to make the transition into a normal phone. If you cherish Pokemon Go the way I do, then you probably should make that change. I'm just saying, you know. What else can I tell you? I could say, oh, just keep going, just keep playing, and then you get a ban. All right. Also, through the grapevine, I'm not going to say who this person was. I'm not going to say who they were. This is not a necessary thing to talk about in this video either, but I'm just going to. Somebody who went on a little depression streak on Twitter, looking for sympathy, you know. They got these ups and downs, and if you have depression, I am sorry. You know, I personally struggle with ups and downs like a human being does as well, okay? So this is not a slight at anybody like that. I'm just talking about this specific person because they use depression as a way and means to get more clout and likes. And that kind of a person should be buried underneath the building. So they're going on to say, oh, it's depressed and stuff. And there was speculation that they were getting some sort of a ban. And I'm not going to say if they cheat or nothing. And you probably have an understanding of who I'm talking about. But I'm not going to throw out the name because I personally do not know. And if I had to lean on towards if they were cheating or not, I honestly would probably say no. But you never know this nowadays who's cheating or not, because I'm looking at them like, why would you cheat? It's way too big of a risk for all the time you have to just simply play. Don't do it. But anyways, yeah, a lot of fakies out here. So careful who you follow. Be careful who you trust and listen to. And that's it. All right, and I have to put this as an insert because I forgot to talk about it because I was yapping my mouth out about a bunch of other random stuff. But Wayfair. Let's talk about this Wayfair thing really quick. So what happened was apparently, was it over in New Zealand or something like that? I forgot. So apparently the Wayfair. Okay, so if you've done Wayfair or submitted Pokestops, I'm just gonna break this down very quickly. You take a picture of a Pokestop, you make a name, you make the description, you submit it to Wayfair. After that, it's up to the people to kind of vote to see if it's worthy or not to be a Pokestop. This could take anywhere between, I don't know what the shortest time period is, but I'm just gonna say a week to 2 years. I mean, there's people who are still sitting there who have not received their stops accepted or not accepted. It's just sitting there in limbo. So these people have made bots and essentially they just go and upvote these stops that have been submitted. So they get all these stops. Now, I'm gonna have to say that's clever as hell. And also, I don't blame them because what? They're stuck with no stops, no nothing. Now, if they have an abundance of this in this area for stops and gyms and they're using the system to abuse it anyways, then, you know, you're a little bit scummy. But if you have nothing in your area and you're using this to help benefit the community because you're simply trying to make damn stops and gyms so you can play in the area, simple as that, I keep bumping the mic, then what's the issue? Well, I see the issue, but I understand where you're coming from. Okay, so anyways, since that's been going on, Niantic has been vamping up bans, right? So somebody has submitted a stop, got banned. So, or a warning or something. I don't think there wasn't a permaban, I don't think. Definitely not a permaban. So Niantic, for a legit player who submitted a Pokestop, who's just playing the game, I do believe day one, something like that. Jesus, keep bumping the damn mic. Ah, my hands are good. So they're legit, and they submitted a Pokestop, and they get banned for it because they've got such a rampant bot system over there for their Pokestop submissions that it just got flagged as one of these freaking bots or something. So that's an issue occurring. So heed the warnings on that. I'm not saying don't submit Pokestops, but gosh damn, people are finding exploits for everything in this game. Wow. So there's that portion. Okay, so there you have it, folks. This is your daily, weekly, monthly warning from Poke8K to prepare yourself if you've got a rooted phone to maybe make the transition. And if you're sitting there laughing like, I'm fine. Hey, maybe so. But you never know until the time's up, until that clock hits 12. Who's going to disappear? Who's going to stay? You never know. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you all next time. Take care.